Hello, is it snowing as well where you are? Here it is, and it is just beautiful. Today I want to give you a really quick and simple tip. One of my preferred exercises, not sporty exercise but breathing exercises, and I just want to tell you how I use it and why it helps me and how it could actually help you as well. And for the ones who are new to me, who have not seen me before, my name is Martina. I'm a migraine and headache expert, a health coach, and I want to help as many people as possible to get rid of their pain and feel really better and feel happier. So, because one is the consequence of the other, I think. If we feel well in our body, then I think it's it's just generally better. Okay, straight into the topic. So breathing exercise. It's the 4-7-8 breathing exercise. It's actually by my teacher Andrew Weil. It's quite a famous breathing exercise that's making the rounds, and I love to use that, but I also have kind of made a modification for myself that I find equally useful and a bit easier to use when you are not alone, when you're in a restaurant or at work. You're not showing as much as the other one. And before I show you the exercise or tell you more about it, or explain to you how you do it, I want to quickly tell you why this is important, the breathing. So I think you might agree, or you might have noticed that when you are stressed, that your breath goes very short and shallow, and you don't really do deep belly breaths that are really what our body wants. And this actually increases the stress level. And also when you sit down to eat and you've just been, when you're at work, on a conference call, or you've just had an argument, or you're just stressed anyway because you have so much still to do after lunch, then as well you're eating with not the right tone, really, not the right metabolism preparation of it's a bit complicated, but yeah, it's not really the best for your body to absorb the nutrients it needs to absorb to really properly digest the food. So it's always good to get yourself into a calm state. That's also why people recommend that you do switch off the television. Don't eat while you're watching television, don't eat while you're reading. And what I normally do nowadays is, when, at least for dinner, I often forget during the day, but I try to remember, but at least when with my partner we sit down to have dinner, we do this breathing exercise. Or he just does a normal breathing exercise. I do this one lately again because I realized it's even better. So, and it's just 3 breaths, so he just does 3, he closes his eyes, is conscious of the food that's waiting on the plate, and just does deep breaths in and out like 3 times. So really easy. And I notice him as well to calm down and be more conscious about the food. And the same for me. I do this, or I do this 4-7-8 exercise. And why I mention this in this context of headache or migraine prevention or healing elimination is because stress is one of the triggers for a migraine. It's one of the many, so I think it's accumulative. So if you have some issues with the digestion of gluten and you don't know, and your body reacts there, then there could already be something that's lingering in the background. And then you put on top of that some other triggers, like you eat dark chocolate, although that your body doesn't like yet. We get it to be fixed, so you don't have this problem, hopefully, or red wine or cheese. Then that's another trigger. And then if you put on top the stress, it could be then at that point that actually your body says, okay, too much, I'm protesting now, I'm gonna have a migraine attack. So that's why if you can take out the stress is really so good. So this 4-7-8 exercise is just breathing in 4 counts, holding the breath for 7 counts, and then exhaling for 8 counts. And then breathing again 4, holding 7, exhaling 8. Now, you can do this as fast or slow as you can, so you should be comfortable. You shouldn't strain to, on the exhalation to, exhale so slow or to hold the breath. And the original exercise says to actually exhale with an open mouth, putting your tongue behind your teeth on the roof of your mouth, and hold it there and breathe out around it, making a swooshing sound, which is also very good. I love this exercise, but as I said, it's not always convenient. And yeah, I realized that even just doing the 4, 7, 8 and exhaling also with a closed mouth or just a slightly opened mouth without too much sound is fine as well. For me, it really tranquilizes me. While I do that, I give thanks for the food that I have on my plate and, the sunshine that made the vegetables grow and things like that, because gratitude also is such a great thing we have, such a great tool we could use every day. And do this only 3 times, so 3 times breathing in, holding and exhaling, because if you do it, or 4 times max, actually 4 times. If you do it more, it's too much at the start. If you do this regularly, once or twice, better a day or even more, Andrew Weil says to do it at least twice a day, then you will notice a difference. As I said, I'm trying to do it more often, but I'm also always happy when I catch myself to do it. It's getting better, so I think as everything, it's a practice and practice to get used to and make one of our habits. So yeah, maybe give that a try. Maybe just if you do give it a try, I hope you do, then pay attention how you feel before you start doing it and then afterwards, because I think it brings really this nice calm. And sometimes at work, when I was still going to a office in a big company, then the toilet was the only place you could actually do this without strange looks, so I used to do it in that way. That's even a solution, sometimes you have to get creative if you feel like conscious in front of your colleagues or so, but maybe share it with them and they might actually feel how great it is. So that is my tip for today, the breathing exercise, like a little modification of mine, really easy and really, really, effective, I think. So have fun with that, enjoy it, and have a great day. Bye.